Hey everybody, this is going to be a reading about your ex. I'm going to see if I can pick up on the energy of whether or not they truly wanted to be with you from the get-go. I've done a lot of personal readings lately, and at least 90% of them are very, very sad because of what the ex, or what the person who they have feelings for, have treated them. So I wanted to see if this is an ongoing energy on your person, were they truly, truly into you from the beginning? Take what you need and leave the rest, please. Was your person truly, truly into you from the beginning? Okay, Spirit guys, lead me to the right direction for this reading, please. All the positive energy of the white light following this reading, please. Were they truly into you from the very, very, very beginning? Did they really, really want you from the very beginning? They thought a lot about it. They weren't prepared. It's like you walked into this person's life out of the blue. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Queen of Swords. They weren't looking for you. They weren't prepared for what you had to offer. This person possibly met you online. Doesn't have to be. Or you saw some pictures, or something about some pictures, or this person, maybe you were stalking this person. Okay, maybe they felt that you were stalking them, or maybe they felt that you were too clingy to them. You welcomed this person in, but this person hurt you. Okay, they dismissed you by not giving what you gave into the relationship. They weren't prepared for what you had to give, and it was a hard pill for you to swallow. Why haven't I heard from this person? I'm opening myself up to receiving whatever this person has to offer, but is it reciprocal? They contributed to the pain that you probably were going through and that you're going through now, and we have you really being hurt. This person, their actions pretty much showed you from the beginning, or somewhere around there, that they weren't ready for you. They weren't ready for a commitment. You came into it, the energy was like it came into it that they weren't ready. You came into the relationship with somebody who wasn't ready for what you were ready for. The sex was there, the sex was good, okay, but that's all that was there. The intimacy, that's all that you all shared, was just good sex, good intimacy here. And this is something that they liked, but they weren't ready. They should have told you that they weren't ready for what you were ready for. They waited for you to fall for them before they say, okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for this. Well, how come you didn't tell me? Why did you have to take me through all of this negativity to tell me that you didn't want to be with me? You made me fall in love with you. I fell in love with you. I gained feelings for you. And then you ghosted me. You walked away from me. This person was carrying a lot of other people too. Secrets. They were carrying a lot of other people, possibly relationships. They were holding on to a lot of karmic relationship here. They were thinking about money, what they can put into their pockets. They probably had relationships with karmics. Like I said, but these people were taking care of your person. So they weren't ready for you. They weren't ready to stop accepting gifts and things from other people. And they began to treat you and everybody else around them unfairly, and you gave too much of yourself to this person. You were the one giving, the one that was initiating contact, initiating phone calls, probably initiating intimacy, because you wanted to be with this person. You wanted this person in your life. But from the get-go, I don't think that this person wanted you completely the way you deserve to be wanted, the way you deserved for somebody to love you and to respect you. Okay, they weren't in it the way you were. Okay. Did your person want you from the beginning of the relationship? Did your person want you from the beginning of your relationship? Honestly, did they want this relationship with you? Okay. We had chemistry. You all shared some chemistry. That was a real magnetic pull between the two of you. It was very strong. That's why you thought that it was going somewhere. That's why you thought that there was potential there for the two of you. And you had romantic feelings. Those feelings were real and worth exploring between you two. It was very deep and intense feelings that you all had for one another. But it was a codependent relationship. Somebody was doing more than the other person. The other person was living their life haphazardly, doing things that wouldn't have been good for you to begin with. And they just had a life that was a hard knock life. And pay attention to the red flags. Signs are cautioning you. The signs cautioned you. When this person showed you who they were the first time, you didn't believe them. You had mad feelings for this person, and the intimacy probably was on point, but then again, it may not have been. But you knew there was something that wasn't right with the situation. It's almost as if you knew that this person didn't want you the way you wanted them didn't have the same feelings as they had toward you. Your intuition told you that, male or female, because they were busy with other aspects of their life. But your true love is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You got somebody else that's going to hold you tight, that's going to love you right. But that person was very codependent. Probably still is very codependent. Dependency on alcohol, drugs, fear, self-hate, self-loathing. Look, unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And you know that, okay? So this person, if they were upfront and honest, you would have known that they didn't want you. But if they should have told you. So the relationship is over. You all are separated. You're no longer with this person because they're not meant for you to be with. You're not meant to be with them, and they aren't meant to be with you. They don't know what they want. They're still codependent. They're still out and about in the street. You still have room in your life for a soulmate. For somebody who's going to appreciate loving somebody like you. And when you find that soulmate, your person is going to regret the day they let you go. I'm hearing Jim Brickman has this song. I don't know if you all know who Jim Brickman is. I know some of you probably do. He has this song with Colin Ray called Destiny. Baby, you're my destiny. You're the only one for me. With all my heart and soul, I give my heart to have and hold. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have Judgment. This person ran away from you so fast, like they were hitting a home run out of a stadium. Okay? They didn't really understand what they wanted. We have the King of Cups. We have you concentrating on other areas of your life, maybe work. Is more important than this man or this woman, than tripping off of what this person is doing. They're thinking about you. Okay? They're not a fool, okay? They're a fool for letting you go, but they know a good thing now that it's gone. They know that stability. They miss that stability that you all had with this person, that you all had with them and that they had with you. They realize that they messed up. Baby, you're my destiny. You and I were meant to be. This person now realizes that you're their destiny. But it's too late. We got the Sun card and we have the 10 of Cups. And they're looking back at what they missed, and what they missed the most is you. But you got to remember what this person did. This person hurt you. This person intentionally did some hurtful things and said some hurtful things to you. Okay? But all of a sudden they realize that you're their destiny. Why now? Why now do you realize that I was the happiest thing that ever happened to you, the most beautiful thing that you could ever imagine being with? Now you know that I was your destiny. Now you know that I was the one for you. Now you know, since we are no longer together, now that you're looking back on it, that you made a big mistake, a huge mistake. Okay, it's like they walking around looking like they lost their damn dog. Okay, all because they realize that you're their destiny. Okay, I'm gonna pull one crystal card for you. Why always when I pull cards, they're the ones I can't pronounce. Rhodochrosite. I know I'm probably saying this name wrong. Rhodochrosite, but I'll look it up. Rhodochrosite. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Okay, it says, what is it? Rosy red to chilled pink. To chill rose pink is the go-to stone for the bent and brokenhearted. He's brokenhearted. She's brokenhearted. Who needs it? Anyone grieving or really needing to grieve. A major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. They're very codependent. Where do you put it? Against your chest while you breathe through your heart. Or slide a favorite piece into your bra. You know, if you're wearing one, of course, when to use it when your heart hurts. You can feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let this stone remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. Okay, soften your heart, and this is a good thing for you too, to soften your heart toward that person. Don't be bitter toward him, or don't be bitter toward her. This is your healing space too. Okay, this is you softening your heart to understand that people make mistakes, and doesn't mean that you have to go back to this person, especially if they hurt you, if they didn't give two shits about how they made you feel, all because they weren't ready for what you were ready for. Now that you've moved on and you've taken your energy away from them, that you gave them that codependent energy, they don't feel that anymore. Now they're one like, dad, where is he at where? How come I don't hear from this person? I haven't gotten any texts. All I'm doing is looking at pictures and photos and memories, but they regret what they did to you, what they didn't do to you, and that they wasted so much of your time by walking away from their destiny.